Hello again, and welcome to the latest video in our SAP UX Explorer short video series. Today I would like to take a closer look at the question, how can I identify a good starting point for my UX improvements? As you can imagine, there are a multitude of different possibilities. In this video, I will examine one specific approach. In an upcoming video, I will extend this approach with additional aspects. Let's assume that your initial entry point is a technical analysis of the applications or transactions currently in use. This information can be collected with the workload monitor, transaction ST03N, which is available on every SAP application server with an ABAP stack. With this method, you can generate an initial list of the transactions and applications most frequently used by your end users. In the following steps, you can enrich your list with additional information in order to detail your situation more clearly and to identify practicable improvement options. In our example, one of the most frequently used transactions is VA01, create sales orders. Let's take a closer look at this example. As a follow-on step, you could now ask your business how they would rate the importance of this transaction. Not all transactions in your top list will be of the highest importance from a business perspective. In this example, however, the line of business has rated VA01 as very important. You can receive highly valuable feedback for your list from your end users, so be sure to incorporate the next step. You can gather interesting insights by conducting a user survey focusing on users of the specific transaction. An even better approach, of course, is to visit these end users in person and to observe their environment and how they use the software. As you know, user experience means more than just the user interface or the transaction. Visiting the end user can help you to get a lot of valuable information about work processes and the potential for improvement. As the users in our example are neither satisfied nor implicitly unsatisfied, we rate the user satisfaction for this application as medium. Further criteria could be the complexity of the transaction from a UI perspective. This might help you later on to recognize the probable complexity of an adaptation or custom development option. VA01 is a rather complex transaction with a complex user interface. We therefore rate the complexity as high. This is probably a good point to perform an initial evaluation of the options for each transaction in your list. Remember your technical basic options: adopt, adapt, and develop. Another video in the series explains this in more detail. In our example, we could adopt the WebDynPro ABAP-based Lean Order application as a successor to the VA01, or adopt the latest SAP Fiori applications that cover sales order processing. Be aware in both cases that you will need to check whether the functionality of the new applications covers the functionality required by the user. Our example also offers an adapt option by using SAP Screen Personas. While we have rated VA01 as rather complex, this of course does not mean that you cannot adapt it with personas. If you have observed that your user is using just one very specific task of VA01, which is not covered by SAP Fiori yet, and you don't want to adapt VA01 using SAP Screen Personas, you might envisage creating your own custom development. In our example here, however, we rate it as not practicable. This could be because I don't have developer resources handy, or I simply don't have the business case to justify a development investment at this point. So we already have some interesting information about our present situation. But we can get more. In part 2 of this video, I will provide some additional aspects that can help you to identify and embrace your options and to reach a better final decision. I hope you have enjoyed this video so far. Let me know what you think in the comment section and stay tuned for other videos coming soon.